radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Green light. Exit's clear. Push. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. That's last. Mind these track limits, please, champ. Tyre temperatures are good. Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Sector 3.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. That lap was at 126.29. Sector 1's quick. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Slow car ahead.
You're a second down in Sector 3.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Slow car ahead.
clear left.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the face. That was 126.39.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Sector 1 time's okay. You're quickest overall. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 1 time is good. New fastest lap for Wilson, 125.79. As the car exits in the pits, heads up. P2. incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think that Wilson has binned it. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag. We're clear of the incident, green flag. The guy behind has just done a 127.54. Sector 3 is 2.2 off the pace. Sector 1 is quick. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Yellow flag, watch out.
Green flag, incident clear. Sector 3 is 2.9 off the pace.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Sector 3 is 3.0 seconds off the pace. P2. That lap time was 1:26.92.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 1. Just done at 1:28.63.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. Sector 1 time is good. That's a new fastest lap for Schultz, 1:25.64. You need to watch the track limits.
It's awful goddamn quiet in here. You all
P3.
sleeping or what?
I was enjoying it.
So what's up, everybody? Y'all good tonight?
Mic check.
There you go, Mr. Jeff. Yes, sir, you're good.
Okay, get in real quick, real early in the piece here.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear.
Sorry.
Green
In
flag.
case something goes wrong tonight with me.
Your brake temps look good.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Only literally just finished it, putting it together and setting up things this morning. So anything could happen. I've had a couple of blue screen of deaths. So hopefully that doesn't happen during the race, because if it does, I'll just vanish.
Are we new PC and all, or just the rig itself?
No, the PC's the same.
Okay.
It's just Fanatec stuff now, new drivers and stuff that's possibly still bedding itself in.
What I would check if I were you first is before you start the game, make sure that you check your Fanatec software and that everything is calibrated properly and showing as working correctly. Then close the Fanatec software, start the game, go into your controls, and see that everything is working correctly there also.
Okay, well, I've got the Fanatec tuning wizard and stuff sitting in the background there, but I should shut that down before I start the game, you're saying?
I have a tendency to do that with my Thrustmaster stuff, mainly because my specific setup, I have had the game open. I've opened the Thrustmaster control panel, which is basically the software, and I absolutely have no force feedback whatsoever after that. It's not always that way, but it's possible. So I always only do one and then I do the other. So I mean it's a real pain in the ass when you're sitting in the pits and you're like, oh, I gotta check something. You check it, you come back and it's like, my wheel just goes wherever it wants to.
Okay, well I'll exit and I'll do what you just said. With my old Logitech stuff, it had to be running, I think, to
Right. Now the
functions
Fanatec
to
stuff, I think the Fanatec stuff in the background, I don't have to have it with my pedals. I usually did the calibration with those, and then I closed it, and everything works fine.
Yeah, okay. Right, I'll be back in a minute then after I've done a
No
reboot.
worries, sir.
Okay, thank you.
See how painless that was? He asked a question and got an answer. Most of y'all don't do that shit.
You get your pedals all sorted out, Larry?
No. God damn it, didn't show up today. I was all upset. I got an update on the UPS website or my app, and it shows today's date, and it was in Nashville at 2:10 this morning. So there's no reason why it should take 12 hours or more to get to my place, because I could have drove down there, picked it up, and been home with it and have it installed in 12 hours.
At least your tired feet will be nice and rested.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They should be in by tomorrow.
That's good.
Let's see. So we have 8 minutes left. Hey, Danielle.
Yeah, Larry.
I noticed, or I saw that you were talking about your pedals coming in. Did you order the new version of the CSLs? Or did you order something other than that?
Yeah, I got the cheapos. I like them, but I'm waiting on
The load cell break? Okay.
yeah.
I just, for some reason today, I thought of this. It shows availability on March 11th. As far as this shows open for pre-orders. That's the 3-pedal set. But I don't know exactly when you would possibly be seeing the individual, which doesn't make any sense.
Right. Oh, it looks like people in Europe were getting them. So.
Right. Yeah. I thought I had seen you mention that too.
Yeah, I think it's just the delay. You know, the extra delay coming from China or wherever they're made. They're kind of drop shipped. You know, and they come in LA. I mean.
I can't believe a big company like that has a niche product that everybody wants doesn't have more of them on hand. Like, well, come on.
I bought it on Black Friday.
Oh my God! Back then, November, or yeah. Now that's okay. People with the CSL DDs are still waiting on that thing too. So.
Right. I got mine. I think in July or August. I think so. I don't know. I did get pedal faces though.
Oh, cool. Okay, at least they're pretty, right?
Those pedals on the faces on those pedals are atrocious. I don't know how they get away with sounding like that.
Oh, the originals, yeah.
They're cheap, but you know, I kind of like how round they are.
Oh, so it fits your foot pretty well. Okay, that makes sense.
I I tend to not, wear heavy shoes when I'm doing this, so I may wind up taking the faces back off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say heels and sim racing just don't go together. No, it's just, I know when you said you don't wear heavy shoes, the first thing I thought of was like stilettos.
Right.
Larry, do you drive with bright red cowboy boots?
Actually, no. I actually have a pair of Nike tennis shoes I wear. They have a fairly thin bottom, so I can feel whether or not I'm on the pedal correctly. With these CSL Elites, where the sensor is in the arm of the pedal instead of in the base, I can actually alter how much brake force I put on it by where I push on the pedal. If I push like down low on the towards the middle of the arm, it literally takes me more pressure to add more brake. If I roll my foot up so that I'm pushing more with my toes at the top of the pedal, it increases almost a third with the same force. All I have to do is just tip my foot forward.
Maybe when I get those pedals, I'll have to wear shoes too.
I have a quick ACC question.
Sure.
I have crew chief on, but it still tells me like race control is. Do I have to get race control through the game, or do I shut that off too?
I've never heard of race control.
Well, lap invalidated.
Are you talking about the end game crew chief, essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn that off.
You can turn it off, but I usually have both of them on. The main reason why is because regular crew chief is about, he can be like half a second or more behind on calling out flags and stuff like that. But yeah, you can turn off the spotter in game.
Yeah, I turned off the spotter, but I didn't even see where I could turn off the other part of it.
No, you can't. The actual spotter is the only one that you can turn off. The true engineer in game you can't.
Okay, great. Now I know.
No, you said you were talking to the crew chief guy, right?
Right.
So is this message when you start crew chief saying that we plan on removing support for ACC altogether? That's something that they're trying to go back.
That was, well, kind of the backstory with that, because I talked to him about that. The backstory with that is the way ACC shares information to the external apps that it can work with is very jumbled from what he was describing, meaning instead of it coming out with this information, that information in like an orderly fashion, it's kind of all over the place. The other games that you would try racing, like iRacing or Race Room or like Automobilista 2 or whatever, they have a more